Is this the nation that you want to live in like this? And if not, what are you going to do about it?
Exactly. That starts in your own home. It starts with you. It starts with what you're teaching your children and what you're doing in your community. It starts within. You can't make a difference worldwide if you don't start with your own self. We have another video, and Lord, I don't know if I need to have my drink right now or later. We're gonna check this video out, and then we're gonna get back for final thought.
Yeah, I am racist. Are you serious? None.
I do feel like our country is dividing a lot more than it was before. The left-right division has always been there, but what has happened in the last 2 years? George Floyd happened. All the Asian violence happened. Like, a lot of things have happened socially that have like split our country a lot more. We're in this weird place. Theoretically, we're trying to highlight and celebrate the differences in all of us and to help everyone educate each other on why these differences are awesome. But there's this fine line that I think we have not grasped, which is like, there's this other wave where it's like people are kind of saying like, you and I are different. We're not the same. You will never understand. You will never be blah, blah, blah. If the goal was like mutual understanding and mutual kind of shared everything, I think what's really happening is that there's a lot of you versus me. There's a lot of this kind of crackage.
There actually is strength in diversity. I don't care what you say. It really is. There's nothing wrong with being proud of your own community, your own self. You are who you came from. There is nothing wrong with that. But if we continue to stay divided, we'll never get any kind of unity whatsoever. You need to understand and respect other people's struggles. You're not the only one in the world who has been through them. And that's just how I feel about that. And I think that young lady is right. I'm going to read a couple of stats, though, before we actually get into final thoughts, because, you know, Lana loves the stats. And we've got some really great comments. I haven't even got much to the comments. But before we go on to final thoughts, we're going to look at the stats and I'm going to hit some comments. Major analysis found that racial inequality and discrimination reduced U.S. GDP by more than 16 trillion over the past couple of decades, money the economy never earned because of talent and opportunity. The racial wealth gap remains huge. Median net worth for white families is much higher than Black or Hispanic families. The U.S. Department of Treasury, white households grew their wealth faster. We definitely know that for sure. 80% of U.S. adults say Americans are greatly divided on most important values, while only 18% feel the country is united. And this perception has reached record highs. Wow. These are just like, I don't know how to feel today. I'm in this little thing right now. I'm in this little bubble. I'm in my feelings. A large share of U.S. adults say there is at least some discrimination against Black, Hispanic, Asian, Arab, and Muslim people, with around 80% recognizing discrimination against many groups. We are seeing that now. The hot seat right now is Somalians, because they have been called out and they have been called out as a target. I'm going to read a couple of these comments that we have before we move on, guys, because we really have had a great conversation and many people have said some things that I want to make sure that we touch on.